Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
All right, Jeff, so you talked about the sprinkling and the rain from earlier today. What is it going to look like this weekend?
Well, let's just say it's good that there are a lot of indoor activities happening this weekend, although I know there are a couple parades as well. And, yeah, not going to be good weather for that.
Soggy.
Yeah, it is going to be rather soggy here as we take you through the next couple days. Unfortunately, that part of the forecast has not changed. We've been telling you about this all week long, that it was going to be a wet weekend. And here we are, and it is still going to be a wet weekend. Rain will be persistent for you Saturday. Now, we will start off in the morning, as I'll show you here with future radar in just a second. Probably not a lot of rain at the beginning of the day. The end, though, will be a different story, with rain chances really starting to ramp up towards the noon hour. And even on Sunday, some wet weather around. Now, part of the day will be dry, but part of it will be tracking some rain and some storm activity, and we'll kind of sort that all out as we take you through your forecast here. Still watching Sunday, potentially may have some strong thunderstorm activity. At least the latest severe weather outlook for Sunday did include portions of North Alabama, basically from Haleyville to Coleman. But some of the newest data that did come in this evening kind of backing off perhaps on the potential for severe weather. We can actually show you some of that data here, and what we'll be watching is what sort of colors show up here in North Alabama and southern Middle Tennessee. Sunday morning, I don't think we'll have any issues out there. You do see into Sunday afternoon at least a low-end chance around 3 o'clock. But I will say some of the previous data in the last 24 to 36 hours suggested that potential a little bit higher in the area on Sunday. So again, the latest info kind of backing down on that threat. Obviously, if it changes, we will alert you to that, so be checking with us for the forecast updates throughout the weekend. Really, I think our bigger concern is just going to be some steadier and some heavier rainfall, and there is at least a lower chance for some flooding this weekend, primarily poor drainage areas. This is not going to be enough rain that it's going to cause significant widespread issues with high water out there. But if you normally encounter, when you get a couple inches of rain, some problems with some ponding of water on the roadways, maybe the ditches fill up, and again, poor drainage areas, I think that's where we'll have some issues. In general, the forecast through Monday indicating 2 to maybe as much as 3 inches in some areas. That swath of heavier rain may set up from Scottsboro back towards Coleman and Haleyville, where again 3 inches or maybe a little bit more will be a possibility. Again, not enough to cause significant problems out there, but certainly enough to put a damper on your plans here in the next few days. Again, our triple Doppler not too active at the moment, but by this time tomorrow, going to be a whole different story. Let's take you through the forecast with future radar. Got the clouds out there, but only some sprinkles or very light showers in spots, and that's what we'll have waking up tomorrow morning around 6 a.m. Watch it how things quickly change by the noon hour. It's getting pretty soggy here across the area. Some moderate downpours possible at times. That'll persist through 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and then that is not the be-all, end-all. We head into Saturday night. I'll stop this around 3 in the morning, Saturday night into early Sunday. Widespread heavier downpours tracking through. Those will tend to move out early in the morning on Sunday around 8 a.m. Then another swath of rain and storms comes in by 4 in the afternoon, sticks around until early evening before moving out. And then even some additional rainfall will be coming in, it looks like, later Sunday night and perhaps lingering into Monday as well. But then we're going to shut the door on the wet weather for the rest of next week. Planning things out for you tomorrow, 50% your rain chance at 9. That goes to 90% in the afternoon. At least the temperatures won't be bad, running mostly into the mid and perhaps upper 60s for highs. We check things out here on your 10-day forecast. Again, soggy weekend. Rain begins to break Monday. The rest of next week is looking dry. Those 60-degree temperatures, they'll go away a bit with some 50s showing up as we take you throughout next week, and perhaps slightly colder weather heading into next weekend.